Russell, I've already shuffled the cards for you, and I'm going to do you guys each individually and load them to YouTube. This way, it doesn't take long for you to hear them. So your first card is the Witch. Your second card is Expectation. Your third card is Conscientious. So let's see what we have going on here. Okay, so your first card, the Witch. It's a very interesting card. Luckily, nobody's pulled the Snake card. I'm glad no one has. That's like a really bad card. Okay, so you have to give me a minute because, like I said, these are new cards for me. Okay, so this is one of your ancestors coming through. This doesn't necessarily mean that they were a witch. It's just the name of the card. But the person coming through was definitely unlike other people. They are psychic themselves. They do have intuition, awareness of things, psychic ability. And this is a card of spirituality. This is an old soul, a healer, a metaphysical practitioner, or just deeply magical and maybe a poetical spirit. Now, if this doesn't match with anybody you know that has recently passed on, this could be an ancient ancestor you've never met. But this was definitely a very different type of person. They could even be dramatic, geeky. They like nature, animals. Just give me a second here because you also get to hear things when you do these. Okay, this is definitely a woman. This is a woman. This is not a male spirit. Now, also, if you've received this card, this spirit wants to definitely have conversations with you. And the path that you're on is very tough. Okay, this is saying that you are a wise person, that you're currently going through a difficult time, but that there is a deeper and heavily guided significance that is definitely going to help you. And you may not even want what this ancestor is offering you at the moment. However, it would be good to, if you get like an intuition to do something, you should definitely do it because it's probably your ancestor guiding you. Now, the next card, which is Expectation, that card is going to give you more explanation about who this ancestor is so that if you do know them, you're able to put it together. If you can't, you can definitely try to figure out who it is. There's a lot of, what do you call that? Lindy always tells me, ancestry.com. You can definitely look things up. There's court records, documents, all kinds of things that you can find out about the person if you don't know them already, because you could. So this is more about your ancestor. Okay, obviously, it's what it sounded like is that you do not know this person. That's my guess. Now I'm guessing on that because it talks about getting to know who this ancestor is, sitting down, listening to them speak, going out to dinner. Obviously, not going out to dinner, but just like getting to know them. And that whatever you're seeking, they are going to help you achieve. This person has a lot of wisdom, love, and resources, but they're often very silent. But they do offer a very high level of support. Okay, now also with this reading, while this ancestor is psychic and they have intuition and psychic ability and things like that, and they definitely want to help you, they can be kind of snappy. Like if you're not quite getting what they're telling you, they get mad, but not mad in an angry way, just like, oh geez, come on, like get it together. Like they have that kind of attitude. They'll definitely support you and help you, but they want things done right. And they will get snappy, whether you know it or not, if, like I said, if you don't listen to them. And they're kind of like, oh, I just tried to help this person. It's kind of like if you watch a TV show and it's awful and you're like, geez, I'll never get that hour back of my life. It's like that. That's just how they are because they feel that they're helping you. Now, what you want, they can definitely help you manifest. But again, they want you to try to hear and listen to what they're telling you. They want you to set high standards for yourself, but also be realistic. But they will help you have complete success. And if you fail, it's unreasonable for them that you do so. They said you have control over yourself, discipline, attitude, and dedication to giving 100% of your ability, which this one is coming through and saying that you are, and that you do need some help in getting what you're trying to get right now. And they're also telling you to be flexible, trust in your own ability. And oh, and that you're not too old to get what you want. Now your last card is conscientiousness. So let's see what that has to say as your last card here. Okay, so it's a very good spirit for you because they're going to try very hard to keep you afloat, to help you get what you want. They say that you take pride in a job well done. You're inexhaustible when working. That you're always willing to go the extra mile and do it all by yourself. You find extra gears of energy and even surprise yourself. You're loyal, reliable, trustworthy. You're list makers, tea crossers, daughters, sometimes even with a heart if you're female, which I know you're not. You're not female. Hey, I see you. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you also have a generational thing in your generations of obligation, demands, having to be extraordinary, but that you have to balance that. And that your job, you must pay attention to detail. So even though you, whether you like your job or don't like your job, I don't know, I'm not going to ask. um all they're doing is describing you. They don't really have, they're, this part of the card is not giving you advice on what they're going to do for you. But what they are saying is that they know who you are. It's a generational thing of very hardworking people, people that have had a lot of like obligations, and it's been passed down from generation to generation. Like you're the one that, I guess, is picked in your little circle to take care of the family. But they are going to help you with what you want. That you are going to get what you want, and so whatever that is that you're seeking, really hard to get, you're going to have. And also, got one more thing. Okay, you're going to have a very, very long life. Long life. So don't worry about any of that. You are going to have a long life. So that is your reading, and I'm going to click off and go to the next person. So Russell, that is for you. I'm going to load it up now so I can get your name on it, and I will be back.